Okay, we'll try this again. Um, Before we start, there is some possible trigger warning. I'm not really sure how deep into this I'm going to go because it's a little bit rough, a little bit dark, at least the parts that I lived through. Anyway, um, without further ado, this is the story of why I do not like Easter. Um, it has basically everything to do with my mom. So, ever since I was a baby, my mother has collected for me ceramic uh, rabbits. Every Easter, I got like 1 to 4 of them in my Easter basket with like my eggs and my candy and all that shit. And then we got all dressed up nice and we went to Mass. And it was the only time of the year that my mother ever went to Mass. Um, I went every Wednesday because I went to Catholic school, and that's what you did when you went to Catholic school. Up until 4th grade, I went to Mass every Wednesday. Anyway, uh, so my mom used to buy me these figures, um, and one year in 2nd grade, I broke one, and I made the mistake of telling her that I fixed it. I mean, it was like this little butterfly came off of the rabbit's back or something. I don't remember how it was set up, but it was just a tiny butterfly and it came off all in one piece. I knocked it off a speaker and it landed on the carpet while I was vacuuming. So I found the crazy glue and I glued the butterfly back together. And I made the mistake of telling her about it when she got home from work. And she smashed the figure on the kitchen floor and beat the shit out of me and took away my television and everything for a week or so. No books, no TV, no writing utensils, no drawing utensils, nothing. Uh, so after that, I used to keep every figure that she got me wrapped up in paper towels and newspaper and in a drawer until we moved to a different town with her boyfriend. And then, I just left them on my dresser and hoped for the best. um anyway, so when I was about 13 or 14, 10th grade, I had to go stay in the Haha hospital for about 4 or 5 weeks. And during that time was, of course, Easter. And when my mom came to visit me, she got really, really nasty. And of course, she brought me a rabbit to show me, and then I'll just go put it with the rest of them. And she got nasty with me, and the staff asked her to leave. Um, and yeah, that's another reason I'm not really fond of Easter, because I had to spend it in a hospital and still get screamed at. And okay, when I stopped talking to her after I left home when I was 18. Um, I stopped talking to her for some time, and I started again when I was 27, right before my gastric bypass, because I was feeling my mortality, and I wanted to, I didn't want to die with a whole bunch of hate in my heart toward her. So I contacted her and I told her, and she came to the hospital with me, and it was kind of nice to have my mommy. Anyway, we, over the last 20 years, we speak very, very little. We've had a few falling out here and there around holidays and other family members. Um, And when I was about, I want to say like 30, 31, 32, she started sending me $300 every Easter, either a check or cash, and not a card, not a note, not a love mom or anything, just money wrapped in a blank piece of paper and stuffed in an envelope with my address and her return address. Nothing else. And that went on for a while until I started using the money for instead of spending it on stupid craft supplies and beads I hardly ever use, I started drinking with it. And I think when I was about 38, 39, um, I got really, 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 really drunk on, the $300 she sent me. And I told her how I fucking felt about her in a really long, really profane, nasty, nasty email. I told her that how I felt, that the check was just a shallow gesture, and I don't have a mom to make me go to fuck the mass with her. And it just, I got really angry about the relationship that I don't have with her, and I don't have a relationship with her. I haven't spoken to her again now for a year and a half. The last time we talked, it was another family member that I didn't know passed away. And I just, I said, please don't contact me anymore unless you have something nice to say. And it's been a year and a half, so this this is a cheap, crappy representation of something my mom would send. My mom had taste. She used to get me really, really nice figures like Hummel and what the hell is it? Not Linux, Lennox with an E and an E and an O. And that's just a cheap, crappy plaster thing from China. And there's really only one other person that would do something like that, and he doesn't mean me anything nice either. And I'm not really willing to talk about him right now. Anyway, that's why I don't like Easter or cute ass fucking rabbits. I will, however, where did I put them? Oh, I put them down. I will, however, take a moment to show you two of my very, very favorite things. And this is Car Bunny. I have had him since I was 19 years old and had my driver's license. I found him on the side of the road. I think he was part of a memorial. And he has lived in every single car I've ever had since I was 19. He's currently living in the art room because I don't have a car since mine died, and I am a spoiled, rotten brat that gets driven around everywhere by her husband. So I have not gotten a new car. I will eventually. And this horrible looking guy is a gift from somebody who knew me very well and understood that I had some deep, deep issues with rabbits and Easter, and he just really wanted me to get over my shit, and he had a really strange sense of humor. So this is little Bunny Harm, and he makes me happy. Anyway, that's my story. I hope you guys have a good night. Don't fucking send me rabbits.